Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. This game in Houston marks the start of a homestand for the Rockets. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix. They'd love to get that first win against these guys. You've got to think the cards are stacked against them, but maybe they can try a different approach than they have so far and surprise some people.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Just 5 to shoot. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Phoenix.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Assisted by.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Green. Up top, Tice. Here's Wood. And no good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out breaking, competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Wood sets a screen. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Wood. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And, you know, he's got a wide range of skills inside. Wood's ready for whatever the defense throws at it.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it's Crowder, top of the key. Pass to Ayton. Fades away. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Now they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
It's Wall with the drive. From deep, Wood. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now Reddish. The kick out to Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
No good on the triple.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Green inside. Here's Wood. And he banks in the layup. Wood's got his second basket.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced.
Now here's Paul. Ayton inside. Back to Crowder. Takes the 3. Fade away. Pass to Ayton. Another shot. And it's Westbrook weighing it in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Wood sets a screen. And Wall. Here we go now.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Reddish's shot is good.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Pass to Wood. Misses in close.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Paul's got his second bucket tonight.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Down low. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball. Sun substitution. Lou Williams.
Suns leading by 11. And here is Paul. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
Here's Paul. Williams with a clean look. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Porter inside. Pass to Şengün. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Back to Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Johnson's got his first points of the game. Porter with it. Chris Paul covering. And Porter, here we go. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Paul outside. Pass to Nader. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Here's Şengün. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Howard. In the corner, Tate with it. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The drive by Green. Misses from short range. Phoenix leading by 12. Westbrook with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Westbrook motoring through the maze of defenders right there, and the explosive finish.
Pass to Wood. Knocks it loose. Westbrook with the steal. Here's Nader. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
The drive by Green. And finished off by Wood.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. 16 feet away. Back to Westbrook. Screen by Howard. Fires at the elbow. The kick out to Westbrook. Over Wall. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Russell doing a great job just reading the floor that time. And knocks down a mid-range jumper.
And that one's good. Green.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Westbrook into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 8 points.
And the drive game is Russell Westbrook's A move. You know it's coming. Still can't stop it.
Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
And we've reached halftime in this one. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Left side, Westbrook. Oh, good with the triple. Rockets trailed by 14. It's Wall with the drive. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
And Wall. Here we go now. The wide open look here for Wood. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Paul. It's hauled in by Wood.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
To the middle. And Tice gets it to go. Tice has got it back down to within single digits for Houston. Paul with the ball. Pass to Ayton. A fader. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Inside. Here's Ayton. The shot missing. And the Rockets take it the other way. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. and now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
And Wall. Here we go now. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Suns leading by 10. Paul surveying the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Ayton.
2 minutes.
Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now Augustine still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's stolen by Johnson. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Phoenix no good that time either. Rockets trailed by 10. And Porter, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Phoenix, timeout. Substitution. Dwight Howard. Jay Crowder.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter.
Westbrook.
Screen by Howard. Shot, high post. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. On the wing, Williams. To the paint. Here's Howard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the D's got to be a bit more physical right there. Allowing Dwight to get that deep, not a good idea, which is why he constantly finds his way to the free throw line.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. 7-point differential. Here's Porter. An easy 2 points on the layup. Porter's got 6 in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's Westbrook. Driving inside. And they pick up 2. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
And what you expect from Russell is that right there. Find a way to get into the lane and make something happen.
Here's Şengün. And it's sent back by Howard. With 2 seconds left. And it's good on the way in. He's got 10.
That's a testament to the effort here on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Phoenix leading by 5. And here's Westbrook. They set the pick. Paul for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Paul's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. Pass to Wood. Over Paul. Knocked loose. And taken away by Paul. Here's Ayton. And the Suns tack on 2 more. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
On defense, Phoenix. At one point, they led by 16. Wall. Oh!
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Here's Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Christian Wood.
That one goes on Wood. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Wood with the bucket. And that's 10 points for Christian Wood.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Ball from deep three-point land. Five on the clock. Uses the glass to drop it in.
The mid-range master, Chris Paul, at it again.
Rockets trailed by 9. It's Wall with the drive. And the rejection by Ayton. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Good on the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside, Wall. He takes it in. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
At times, Wall can be so explosive here, playing downhill, and then just sails over the defense for the dunk.
A shake. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Phoenix leading by 12. Pass to Reddish. Over Gordon. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton, that time getting inside and using his frame.
It's Wall with the drive. And the rejection by Ayton. Second shot opportunity. Tice trying to break free. And it's laid in by Wall.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Ball outside. For 3, Westbrook. To the wing on the left. Over to Wall. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Down by 12. And the foul on Cam Reddish.
That's his first personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Wall. Here we go now. And the rejection by Ayton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Count the basket.
The assist.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Suns.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
It looks like we got a man in the zone tonight. Once Wood gets into a rhythm like this, he tends to stay in it.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 3 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Shot clock violation. Rockets ball.
And And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled.
With the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top three, paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that block, they're ringing me up, we get what? Is this man for the... Had to work the plan, set up shop. But life, pray to God, so I love my time till I'm gone. Verses I dealt with the wrong, exhaling the nimbus, here pain in my songs. I'm loving a heavenly touch, got a... And I'm... This life kinda short, be on job, yeah. Be odds, do not stay to a boss. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding a way.
Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top three, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top three, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Yeah, obsessed with success, trying to run up a couple M's and no less. Mine been up next, we've been blessed, been putting in work, been sparking the interest. With no strings attached, I press with no stress. Running to the bag, can't lose breath, gotta save and stack. No, I can't lose bread, got a pattern up. Trying to get a new front step, money adding up, so I know I'm moving correct. Can't damage us, came in and move like a vet, not a panicker. You chatting man, shut your mouth, can't back it up. I'm with the plan it out, then bad it up. I'm trying to get big racks. See how I'm running on the track, enough stamina. When we come through, that's a... Bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top three, paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top three, paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
I'm a bad boy. When I get off my thing, got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me for that.
Welcome to 2K Sports Allie, it's...
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? All right, now the... Opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Chris Paul out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. And for San Antonio, Murray and White in the backcourt. Jakob Poeltl out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And for teams that last season made it deep into the playoffs before being eliminated, of course, you wonder if there's a fatigue factor starting back at zero, so to speak, with a new season.
Yeah, PA, without question. Some teams never recover from those playoff defeats. Sometimes it leads to roster change. But to me, that hunger to persevere, that has got to be there.
And Phoenix has possession. The Spurs making their last shot. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook. Poeltl grabs a miss.
Boy, there goes your son. You wanted him, you got him.
Why are you trying to make it so easy?
Well, it's like you told me. I can't teach him how to be a man. It's your job.
Born alone what the motto is. Lived up to every word, overly proud of it. But knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is. Our father who out in the living room. Know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stool. Thinking I'm doing more than I am, so you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, sticking moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen, but if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front of the line, stuck in mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever and the lobster is butterfly, stuck a mile, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be, but someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. Someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County beside me. My son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 35. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall like my world wasn't died. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the live 96 case and write a thesis on what you're seeing, how the stories that they sing when it hitting, how it fixates. My average through the roof, but still grainy as mixtapes. And Po 9 see me the same as who's standing next to me, but knowing the drop due to my pops, how I get to be giving you all of the above as opposed to a sketch of me and all of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that I coulda put up. And now I look up, walls full of murals my father tore down. All of this was thought out, whether I was thinking or not. Somebody was thinking in case I ain't think out the box. So stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be, but someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me, and someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, my memory ain't fade yet. I came up out the same door, off the same steps, in love with the same law. Like what is we waiting for till I'm gone? Know that I ain't changed yet. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be, but someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curve be. If memory serves me.
Yeah, yesterday it was a long day. I was stuck in the crib for a long time, but the summer we stepping out all day. Girl, you know that I was down bad. You ain't even think to call me. Now my money longer like the song say, and I'm hitting them on the ball day. It's best. I wasn't nobody up in them hallways. Shorty told me that she wants to vibe. I'm like, girl, that's what they all say. I'm making plays like Green Bay. Yeah, I'm going at them like Devontae. Oh, it's in here, let me call Jay. Making money moves like, oh, man. Big old TL, I'm the top guy. Traveling busy, talking witty is tight. Big bags, I'ma get rich or I'ma try. And I got my behind. Big bags might change your life. Bustin' in a box before we hit the yo, make a stop. My jewel just my chain with the rock. I'm in California, I'm feeling like pie. 13, he just gave me the drop. He couldn't get the picture, gotta cry. If I act different with you, keep it locked. Cause I don't be on God, yeah. And she gon' hit me before noon pass. I'm probably gon' wake up to new rags. Brody asked me what I'm trying to get into. I'm starting to feel like the do-rags. They like best, how you do that? New coupe, where the roof at? With you, too bad. Fell in love with the crew, too fast. Said he better than best, who that? And I heard your song, it was too hottest out the new class. This big best and I'm back. Yeah, yesterday it was a long day. I was stuck in the crib for a long time, but the summer we stepping out all day. Girl, you know that I was down bad. You ain't even think to call me. Now my money longer like the song say, and I'm hitting them on the ball day. It's best. I wasn't nobody up in them hallways. Shorty told me that she wants to vibe. I'm like, girl, that's what they all say. I'm making plays like Green Bay. Yeah, I'm going at them like Devontae. Oh, it's in here, let me call Jay. Making money moves like, oh, man. Big old TL, I'm the top guy. Traveling busy, talking witty is tight. Big bags, I'ma get rich or I'ma try. And I got my behind. Big bags might change your life.
What do they care? I need enough of my kids. Your mama better diamond straight from a tree. Watch how I climb up, I'm on top of my. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said it depends. Look, from PK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in. I'm on the comeback. She want revenge. She a Scorpio, next thing I know her. The hinges, I for the door, dealing my friends in. I feel like Joey, but lipstick. Keep it realistic, oh, no fiction. Oh, what for no. I got them plays, this the big review. It's the boys, me no call me, don't push him. Bro, legal, it's me not realizing, not hiding. It's me optimizing my option. I took a second, the doctor put me up out of my mama. I cook up, I watch to go. Like I walk, cook up, I watch to go. I walk.
Do somersaults. School you, take the summers off. I love them. You can never take me down. Hey, if you ain't like me, you gon' hang me down. Reflect the cycle, yeah, manifested as a trap. My cousin stacked this bread and manifested as a. They thoughts upon my head and manifested as a crap.
I need enough of my kids. Your mama better diamond straight from a tree. Watch how I climb up, I'm on top of. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said it depends. Look, from PK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in. Mother come back, she want revenge. She a Scorpio, next thing I know her.
a wall. Panicking, but I won't fall. Late night, phone buzzing on the nightstand. I was late to the goddamn. Did it take us? So can't see 'cause I know that I'll choke up. And it's sick, I'm swimming in this fake love, fake trust. Number wishing. And everything be good, so I'm worried I'ma miss that. Let's just talk about the things I put into the past. Woke up, wonder where the things at. Matter of fact, I might even need a map just to find all the things that I hit with a left. That hides it, right? Yeah. And I'll have it all. So I built a wall. Panicking, but I won't fall. Late night, phone buzzing on the nightstand. I was late to the goddamn. Did it take us? So can't see 'cause I know that I'll choke up. In this sick, now I'm swimming in this fake love, fake trust. Remember when she everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like flats out the gate. Pray is the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate, Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition, What a competition. I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see it. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tell, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend. Aware, that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in. During boss talking, now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these rappers shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the peace. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek girl, a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still the rapture. Just have to crack the deep will. Your faction so whack, I'm rationally skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm after free will and 83 wheels and past.